For today's video, I wanted to dive into the side of the PlayStation 5 that's not really talked about as much, and that is virtual reality, PSVR 2, which I personally am more excited for than the PlayStation 5 itself. For people who haven't played with full virtual reality before, and I mean something like PCVR or PSVR, not some mobile VR, you're missing out, in my opinion, to what possibly is the real next step in video games. In this video, we're going to talk about a new live demo from Sony for finger tracking and a patent for facial recognition, possibly both coming to PSVR 2. First, let me know what's the most you'd pay for PlayStation VR 2. The original was pretty cheap in comparison to the big guys on PC, but cheap is obviously a relative concept depending on the person. The rumors have stated a $249 price for the kit, but we'll see on that. So comment below, what's the most you'd pay for PlayStation VR 2? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of this video, facial tracking. Sony has a patent that was recently updated on April 28th titled Integration of Tracked Facial Features for VR Users in Virtual Reality Environments. I'll have the patent linked in the description if you want to go ahead and dive into it further, but the idea behind this patent is pretty big, and that is that they are developing a headset, which could very well be PSVR 2 here, that can track facial features including your eyes, your mouth, cheekbones, nose, etc., and relay that in the virtual world. This all basically adds up to a more elevated and realistic rendition of you in the game. People will essentially be able to emote in a realistic fashion thanks to this facial tracking. If you jump into a match, for example, with your buddies, everyone can see each other laugh, be sad, smile, etc. So you get the drift. Also think beyond this into something like single player games where NPCs can recognize your emotive responses, for example. Now, this is obviously a big jump in AI, and I don't think we'll see this level of advancement in terms of AI in the near future, but you get how big this technology could be. Will this be implemented in PSVR 2? We'll see, because as always, it's just a patent for now, which leads me to the next story, full finger tracking, and for this one we have a demo from Sony provided by Upload VR. Now, we had a patent that surfaced not too long ago from Sony that also looked into finger tracking. In that patent, you had an image of a VR-like controller that had sensors on it where you'd rest your fingers, and depending on how far you move them away and back to the sensors, the controller would be able to determine what you're doing so it can render this in-game. But now we seem to have an actual demo of this working in real time. On the video, we can see the person basically move their fingers off and on the controller separately to showcase the accuracy of the tracking. One of the cool demos is the blocks demo, where the person testing this is precisely picking up the blocks and stacking them, and after that he plays with a doll and reorganizes its stance by moving its legs and arms accurately. There are points in the video as well where the tester demos failed tracking cases, so it's clear that this is still a work in progress, but it's impressive to see where it's at. Now, figure tracking does already exist in the PC side of VR, but it would be a huge leap for PSVR gamers if this came to its successor, PSVR 2. Thinking about this, facial recognition, 3D audio, etc., it's clear immersion will take a big leap in the PSVR space if all three come together on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation VR 2. Time will tell if these patents translate into reality, but I'm definitely excited for the possibilities of where PlayStation VR could be going. But you guys let me know if, after hearing this stuff, you're excited about PlayStation VR 2. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with what is real life. Because of all these advancements with PlayStation VR 2, what is real life, man? If you're excited for it like I'm excited for it, destroy the comment section with what is real life, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one.